All right, coming up, how the e-commerce boom is benefiting online payment companies. We'll hear from one big player right ahead on Squawk. We're just over a couple of weeks, 2 weeks or so, away from the biggest online shopping event of the year, Alibaba's Singles Day. That's a big deal. Last year, they racked up a record $14.3 billion in sales, and it could be more in years to come, as the global B2C e-commerce market is expected to balloon to some $1 trillion by 2020. A big part of this is going to come from cross-border trade with, yep, you guessed it, China being the largest cross-border B2C market. Raymond Qu is the founder and CEO of Geoswift and joins us from Las Vegas to talk more about this issue. Raymond, thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you very much for your time. So tell me, what exactly is going on in the cross-border transactions space for Geoswift? I've noticed that you've been growing, basically doubling your business every year, ever since you started. I mean, it just doubles and doubles and doubles. Does it go on like this infinitely or what?
Well, if you see from the industry, in the past 20 years, in each country, there are some winners in the payment space, just like Alipay in China and PayPal in US. However, when people look into what's the next, so we can see the cross-border become the future. That's very interesting for the e-commerce, because more and more online shoppers, they start to buy from the internet, not from the real retail stores. So it happened in the cross-border as well. So we specialize in cross-border in and out of China, and we give our partners more options to collect money from China or pay into China. So e-commerce is one of our target, and it's growing very fast, thanks to the market.
Right. But Raymond, there's so many players in this space. There's so many established players. I mean, you know, PayPal's been around forever and ever and ever and ever. I mean, the people who got in on the first move probably have had a PayPal account since day one, which they're still using. And, you know, you can add, delete, you know, credit accounts to those accounts. And there's so many other ways to pay. How does Geoswift get business? How do you differentiate yourselves, and how do you make people choose to come to do business with you instead of doing business with others?
Well, the cross-border payment is more complicated than the domestic payment. So in each country, as I said, there are some winners. They are very good at each country. However, if you want to do the cross-border payment, at the least the two governments will be involved, and at the least the two currencies will be involved. So there's a huge opportunities for the people like us to run the business. And for the PayPal or for the Alipay, they're very strong in each country. However, the cross-border is new to everyone, so that gives us some rooms to play. The most important for the cross-border is not just simply a payment method. It's more compliance, regulations, and the services and IT. There are many factors that will be involved. And most important, there are more foreign exchange. So that's how we build up a system and provide our service to many market players at this moment.
Right, but if cross-border, so you just made the differentiation between cross-border transactions and domestic transactions, so that's very clear. But why would companies want to do it en masse in a large-scale fashion with a company like yours instead of doing it direct to consumer, direct with the payment merchant like a Visa or MasterCard or UnionPay or whatever, using, say, a secure socket layer system and doing it individually rather than taking on one more level of doing business with with an intermediary like yourself?
Well, that's a very common question from many people. Normally they will say, why is not a bank? Because the bank do the cross-border for many years. But the most important is there are big changes in the e-commerce place, because in the past people used to buy the goods from Chinese suppliers for over 10,000 or even 100,000 US dollars per order. But now there are many small transactions. People buy from the internet for $5 or $10 or even $100. So we say that's a big volume, but small value transactions. So in this case, so the traditional payment method doesn't work. So for example, we have a client, we need to send into over 300,000 transactions in a single day. And you cannot imagine a bank to do over 300,000 transactions, the wire transfer, in a single day. But we provide a one-stop solution to do all those, we say, big volume, small value transactions. So that's some value-added service we give to our partner banks and also our partner, the payment companies. So as I said, the Alipay or UnionPay or even West Union or MasterCard, they're all our business partners instead of competitors.
Okay. Now, you're not just going to keep doing things the way you're doing it right now. You've got plans. You've got big plans, Raymond. I happen to know that you've got a new partnership. You've got a new partnership initiative going on with a company called Ingenico. Tell me what you can. In fact, tell me everything about this deal. What's it going to mean? How is it going to blossom your business? Is it going to grow it exponentially? And how is it going to put you in position number one in this space?
Well, we have many good business partners like Ingenico or West Union. So what we have done today, we have two solutions. One, we say China collection. So we help the international merchants to collect money from China. So a good example, we have a product, say Tuition Pay. So we help the international schools to collect the tuition from the Chinese parents or Chinese students. So today we covered more than 800 universities and in the global market, and over 500 are from the United States. So in our solution, the Chinese parents or students, they can pay through their bank card, through UnionPay, through Alipay, through TenPay, or through bank account in local currencies. And another way, we settle to our partners or the universities directly. So that's something we provide to our merchants or our business partners. And another way is we send money into China. So we help our international players to send money into all the bank accounts in China in a more simple way.
All right. Raymond, congratulations on your success so far and best wishes for continued success. Keep us posted. Raymond Qu, founder and CEO of Geoswift.